final opportunity. As he sees the checkered flag, he gets to the other side of the front row. Pole position for Nick Yellerly and nips the Matteo Cairoli time in the bud at the very final opportunity. I don't think anyone else is going to pressurise because Jobert is going to either pit or cross the line. Yeah, he is slower than he was earlier on, so Jobert will stay in third position, and Cairoli missing out again, just as he did in Barcelona. That on that occasion was to a different car, but we know every time, so far, every venue we've been to, the number 9 car is quick, just not quick enough. And Nick Yellerly, again, a star from GT Racing, has made that jump across to LMP2 competition expertly well. Charles Lacey over the line. Where does that put Charles? Second fastest. Wow. So Cairoli misses out on another position. Charles Lacey for VDS Panis Racing, bagging a front row start and missing out on the pole by 0.235 of a second.
I'm going to check this. I'll say it out loud just the once. That may be Interior Pole Competition's first ever ELMS pole position in for the overall pole.
Yeah,
I think that may be correct.
Well, they had a couple of strong cars last year, but
never
maybe
set pole
no
position.
poles.
They didn't set pole. No.
Well, I would have probably lost money on that if you'd asked me to guess.
That's a cracking battle for pole position between 4 drivers and others that were just shaded at the end there, but boy oh boy, 0.842 of a second separates the top 8 in that session. Just over a quarter of a second separates the top 3, half a second the top 4. LMP2 Racing just delivers, it just does.
0.2 of a second, then 33 thousandths of a second, nearly 0.2 of a second, the next interval between Cairoli and Matisse Jobert. And to be honest, Matteo and Matisse, Cairoli and Jobert really didn't do much wrong in that session, but they'll find themselves as the starters on the second row rather than on the front.